When I joined Toastmasters, I did a lot of observing. I watched the club members give their speeches, and I stayed safely in the background. Does this sound familiar? Fellow Toastmasters, see if some of the decisions I made sound like your journey. Decision number 1, decline a mentor. I made the bad decision of declining a mentor. The one person that could help me, could show me the way. I knew everything. I don't need a mentor. 2, the manuals then and now are very good. They give a good outline. But for some reason, I had difficulty connecting the outline with the meat of the speech. I decided I was going to do it on my own. The third decision I made was that I wasn't going to give any speech until it was perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect speech. As a member of my small club, I gave mediocre to poor speeches, and they supported me in spite of myself. Then they encouraged me to do the scariest thing that anybody as a Toastmaster could ever have to do. Be in a speech contest. Oh my God. No. I can remember it like it was yesterday, the horror of it. I was in my local club whose average age was over 55 plus, and they all knew who Norm Crosby was. When I got up to give my speech, the average age of the audience was 22. The crickets abounded. I tell everybody in that first speech, there were 4 contestants and I came in 5th. I thought my club had it in for me, but they encouraged me. And I joined more and more speech contests, and I got better, and I got better. They always supported me. I always felt supported. That's what I like about Toastmasters, the constant support in a safe environment. Then I decided, you know what? Maybe I ought to check out a professional. So I went to the font of all information, YouTube. And I found Darren LaCroix. Darren LaCroix was a world champion of public speaking. And he has a school called Stage Time University. And the mantra of the school is stage time, stage time, stage time. For English-speaking people, that means speak as often as you can. Then I found Jack Canfield. Oh my goodness, Jack Canfield. He wrote Chicken Soup for the Soul, and he was also a motivational speaker. His mentor was Jim Rohn, who was also Tony Robbins' mentor. Jim said that when he went to his mentor, Jim, and said, Jim, how can I be a great speaker? Jim said, give 200 speeches. Then that's a start. 200 speeches? 200 speeches. At this point in my Toastmasters career, I'd given 20. It sounded like I was lazy, and it sounded like I had to get busy. I asked myself, did you join Toastmasters to learn presentation or observation? From that point on, I used every opportunity I could to speak. When they announced table topics, I was the first one in the room to rush up. And then something, I shouldn't say marvelous, happened, but the world changed. And all of a sudden, there were Toastmasters clubs everywhere that I had access to. I was speaking. I was attending 4 to 6 meetings a month and speaking at most of them when the opportunity presented itself. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't just go there to speak. That would be criminal. I also took the audience part. I helped these clubs by being a timer, an evaluator, or anything it took. But I decided I was not going to be lazy. I was going to be busy. And I made the decision to consciously look for every speaking opportunity I could. And then an amazing thing happened. In the world of motivation, they say where your attention goes, your energy flows. Well, my attention became on giving speeches. And the miracle of all miracles is when I made the decision to make a speech, and I booked myself for that speech, even though I didn't have it, and it was in 3 days, miracles happened. The speeches came to me. It's amazing. You need to try it. But the decision you must make as a Toastmaster, we all must make, is whether you're going to be the attraction or the audience.